In this video, we'll be exploring all the different engine swaps that you can perform to unleash the full potential of your favorite cars. By showcasing all the available options, I hope to save you the trouble of spending your hard-earned credits. So let's get straight into it. Our journey begins with a true icon, the Audi Sport Quattro S1 Pikes Peak, offering the R520 VT. Currently, it's compatible with the legendary Volkswagen Golf 1 GTI 83. The power-to-weight ratio on this thing is insane. The engine pushes out 788 horsepower when fully tuned, so you're definitely going to want to upgrade the brakes. This swap will cost you a total of 1,250,000 credits. Next on our list is the Audi R8 4.2 liter, presenting the BYH. This extraordinary power plant can be transplanted into the Audi TTS Coupe 2014 and the Toyota MR2 GTS from 1997, both offering a thrilling driving experience. When fully upgraded, the engine makes 800 horsepower. The price for this swap is 183,350 credits. As we move forward, we encounter the BMW Z4 GT3, delivering the potent P65 B44. Embrace the power of this engine in compatible chassis like the classic BMW 3-liter CSL from 1973 and the formidable BMW M3 from 2003. These are two great options, with my personal favorite being the M3. When fully tuned, it outputs 788 horsepower. Cost for this swap is 325,000 credit. Prepare for a dose of American muscle with the Chevy Camaro ZL1 1LE package, featuring the LT4. To harness this power, the TVR Tucson Speed 6 stands as the sole compatible chassis, offering a raw and exhilarating driving experience. When fully upgraded, it produces 1,004 horsepower. The cost of this swap is 139,750 credits. From the heart of the Chevy Corvette ZR1, I present the LS9, providing a surge of power to the esteemed Pontiac Firebird Trans Am from 1978. This combination provides a fusion of classic style and modern performance. This build is one of my personal favorites. The engine outputs 995 horsepower when fully tuned. The cost for this swap is 160,000 credits. Feel the power of the Chevy Corvette Stingray with the LT1, compatible with the likes of the Mazda Roadster S and D from 2015. This pairing promises a really enjoyable driving experience. When fully upgraded, the engine produces 942 horsepower. Engine price, 125,500 credits. Next up, we have the Chevy Corvette C7 ZR1. Within it lies the legendary LT5. This engine can be unleashed in a range of compatible chassis, including the Chevy Corvette Convertible C3 from 1969, the Chevy Corvette Stingray C3 from 1969, the Nissan Silvia K's Aero S14 from 1996, the Nissan Silvia K's Type S S14 from 1994, the Subaru BRZ STI Sport from 2018, and the Toyota 86 GT Limited from 2016. I really enjoy the BRZ and Toyota 86, but these are all great options and you can't go wrong with any of them. When fully upgraded, the engine produces 1,121 horsepower. The cost for this swap, 167,000 credits. Now let's turn our attention to the Hellcat engine out of the Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat. Compatible chassis include the Dodge Challenger RT 1970, the Jeep Willys MB from 1945, and the Plymouth Superbird from 1970. Both the Challenger and Superbird make great use of this engine, and the Jeep is another insane build that you can't go wrong with. When fully upgraded, the engine produces 999 horsepower. Total cost for this swap is 138,400 credits. Prepare for Italian elegance and performance with the Ferrari 458 Italia, showcasing the F136F. Experience the thrill of this engine in the Alfa Romeo 4C from 2014, blending sophistication and power in a harmonious union. Fully tuned, it produces 776 horsepower. The cost for this swap is 241,500 credits. Next up, we have the F140B, sourced from the legendary Enzo Ferrari. Channel the power of this engine into the iconic Ferrari F40 from 1992, creating an unbreakable bond. Fully upgraded, it produces 958 horsepower. The cost for this swap is 1,350,000 credits. Moving forward, I present the Ford GT LM Spec 2 test car. Within it lies the V8 Ford GT LM, granting power to the Ford Focus RS 2018. Another great combination that makes for a really enjoyable driving experience. When fully upgraded, the engine outputs 789 horsepower. The cost for this swap is 700,000 credits. Now let's dive into the world of American muscle with the Ford Mustang GT, featuring the mighty Coyote 5-liter engine. Experience this symphony of power in the legendary De Tomaso Pantera 1971 and the iconic Ford Mustang Mach 1 from 1971. Fully upgraded, this produces 832 horsepower. The cost for this swap is 122,155 credits. Prepare to meet the Voodoo 5.2-liter, sourced from the Ford Shelby GT350R. Immerse yourself in the thrill of this engine in the classic 1932 Ford Roadster hot rod. This engine outputs 811 horsepower when fully tuned. The cost for this swap is 137,500 credits. Moving on, we encounter the Honda 2.4 powered by RC213V, presenting the SE75E. Embrace the spirit of Honda in compatible chassis like the Honda S660 from 2015 and the Honda S800 from 1966. Although this is the lowest horsepower engine swap available, the power-to-weight ratio makes both of these extremely fun to drive. When fully upgraded, the engine produces 288 horsepower. The cost for this swap is 600,000 credits. Next, we have the K20C1, emerging from the Honda Civic Type R FK8. Experience the performance of this engine in chassis like the A-Bar 595SS 1970, the Honda Beat 1991, the Honda Civic Type R EK 1998, the Honda Integra Type R DC2 1998, and the Mini Cooper S from 1965. Of all the available options, I found that the A-Barf was the hardest one to tame. I really enjoy the Honda Beat, and the Mini Cooper is an insane build that you cannot go wrong with. Of course, the Civic and Integra are both great options. When fully upgraded, the engine produces 531 horsepower. The cost for this swap, 127,500 credits. From the realm of speed and precision, I present the HR414E, sourced from the Honda NSX Concept GT 2016. Harness this power in compatible chassis like the Amuse S2000 GT1 Turbo, the Honda NSX Type R from 1992, the Honda NSX Type R from 2002, and the Subaru BRZ drift car. Although the BRZ does receive a downgrade in terms of horsepower, I did find that it performs much better when not using it as a drift car. When fully tuned, the engine produces 838 horsepower. The cost for this swap is 500,000 credits. Enter the realm of Italian perfection with the L539, sourced from the Lamborghini Aventador LP. Compatible exclusively with the Lamborghini Countach 25th anniversary. This makes for a very nice combination and a great way to add some life to this classic car. When fully tuned, the engine outputs a total of 1,016 horsepower. The cost for this swap is 350,000 credits. Witness the power of the Lexus SC430 GT 500 with the 3UZ FE. Unleash this potential in compatible chassis like the Toyota Crown Athlete G from 2013 and the Toyota Tundra TRD Pro from 2019. This engine produces 820 horsepower when fully tuned. The cost for this swap is 500,000 credits. Next up is the 13B REW, coming out of the Mazda RX-7. Experience the symphony of rotary power in compatible chassis like the Mazda Unos Roadster NA Special Package from 1989 and the Suzuki Cappuccino from 1991. Both of these are great options, and the Cappuccino is an absolute blast to drive. When fully upgraded, the engine produces 586 horsepower. The cost for this swap is 225,000 credits. From the renowned Mazda 787B, I bring you the legendary R26B. Feel the adrenaline rush in compatible chassis like the Mazda RX-7 GTX FC from 1990, the Mazda RX-7 Spirit R Type A FD from 2002, the Mazda RX-8 Spirit R from 2012, and the Mazda 3 from 2019. When fully upgraded, this produces 989 horsepower. The cost for this swap is 1.2 million credits. Prepare for a journey through Japanese racing history with the Nissan R92 CP, hosting the VRH35Z. Immerse yourself in compatible chassis like the Nissan Skyline R33 GTR V-Spec from 1997 and the Nissan Skyline R34 GTR V-Spec 2 Nürburgring 2002. The maximum output is 788 horsepower. This is currently the most expensive engine swap in the game, costing a total of 1.6 million credits. Next, we have the VK45DE, sourced from the Nissan GTR GT500. Embark on a journey of power and speed in the Nissan Fairlady Z34, capturing the essence of Nissan's high-performance lineage. Maximum output is 840 horsepower. This combination is an absolute favorite of mine. The cost for this swap is 600,000 credits. Prepare for the ultimate experience with the VR38DETT, derived from the Nissan GTR Nismo. Compatible chassis include the Lancia Delta HF Integrale Evolucion from 1991, the Nissan 180SX Type X from 1996, the Nissan Fairlady 300ZX from 1989, and the Silvia Spec R Aero S15 touring car. These are all great options, and the 300ZX is another one of my personal favorites. When fully upgraded, the engine outputs 1,042 horsepower. The cost for this swap is 193,500 credits. Unleash the power of the Nissan Silvia Spec R Aero S15 with the SR20 DET. Experience this engine in compatible chassis like the Nissan Fairlady Z432 from 1969 and the Nissan Silvia Case Dia Selection S13 from 1990. Maximum output is 542 horsepower with a total cost of 134,000 credits. From the annals of motorsport history, I present the legendary Nissan Skyline Super Silhouette. Within it lies the LZ20B. Compatible chassis include the Greddy Fugu Z, the Skyline Hardtop 2000 GTR from 1970, and the Skyline 2000 GTR from 1973. These three great combinations come with a maximum output of 788 horsepower. The total cost for this swap is 675,000 credits. Moving on, we have the M158 AMG, coming out of the Pagani Hyara. This formidable engine finds its perfect match in the timeless Toyota Supra RZ from 1997. This makes for a very interesting combination, with a total maximum output of 1,054 horsepower. This swap will cost you 775,000 credits. From the depths of German engineering, we have the M6403 out of the Porsche 911 Carrera RS 964. This potent engine harmonizes flawlessly with vehicles like the Volkswagen 1200 from 1966 and the Volkswagen Samba Bus Type 2 from 1962. These are both very fun builds with a maximum output of 534 horsepower. This swap will cost you 226,500 credits. Our exploration continues with the extraordinary M9780, originating from the Porsche 911 RSR 991. This engine invigorates machines such as the Porsche 911 Turbo 930 from 1981 and the Porsche 911 GT3 RS 991 from 2016. Maximum output is 788 horsepower when fully upgraded. The cost for this swap is 325,000 credits. Next up is the LS7 Rampage, extracted from the Roadster Shop Rampage. Available chassis include the Amuse Nismo 380 RS Superleggera, the DeLorean S2 from 2004, the Nissan Fairlady 240ZG HS30 from 1971, and the Aria Mimia FD3S RX7. These all make for some really fun builds. When fully tuned, the engine pushes out 1,095 horsepower. The cost for this swap is 250,000 credits. Witness the birth of a legend with the CTR38, derived from the Roof CTR3. This extraordinary power plant finds its ideal partner in the Porsche 911 Carrera RS 993 from 1995. Maximum output for this engine is 934 horsepower. The total cost for the swap is 550,000 credits. Coming out of the Subaru BRZ drift car, we have the LS7. This engine delivers its might to the nimble Nissan Silvia Q's S13 from 1988. This is an insane build, with a maximum output of 1,232 horsepower, making it the most powerful engine swap currently available. This swap will cost you 300,000 credits. Moving on, we have the enigmatic H25A, extracted from the Suzuki V6 Escudo Pikes Peak Special. This extraordinary engine transforms the Mitsubishi GTO Twin Turbo from 1991 and the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution Final from 2015, outputting a maximum of 1,186 horsepower. This engine will cost you 950,000 credits. Prepare for a symphony of power with the V8 Suzuki VGT, sourced from the Suzuki Vision Gran Turismo GR3 version. This awe-inspiring engine synergizes flawlessly with the Alfa Romeo 4C GR3 road car, the BMW M3 from 1989, and the Subaru BRZ S 2015. These are three great combinations, with my favorite being the Alfa Romeo. Maximum engine output is 789 horsepower. The cost for this swap is 325,000 credits. Last but definitely not least is the legendary 2JZ GTE, extracted from the Toyota Supra RZ. This powerhouse finds its perfect partners in the Nissan Silvia Spec R Aero S15 from 2002, the Subaru BRZ S from 2021, the Toyota GR86 RZ from 2021, and the Toyota GR Yaris RZ High Performance from 2020. These are all great combinations and very fun to drive, producing 883 horsepower when fully tuned. This swap will cost you 210,000 credits. And there you have it, guys. We've covered every single engine swap available in the 1.34 update of Gran Turismo 7. Keep in mind that Polyphony Digital frequently adds new engine swaps with each update, so stay tuned for even more exciting possibilities in the future. I hope you enjoyed this overview and you're now inspired to experiment with different engine configurations in the game. I'd love to hear which engine swaps are your personal favorites, so please leave a comment down below. And as always, thank you for watching.